Testing, testing. There we go. Okay. Okay, everybody. Hello. My name is Phil. You probably already know, but hey. Okay, I'm gonna straight up tell you guys right now, I'm future Phil. And what you're gonna see is past Phil because during late at night when I was doing a recording session, I already knew that OBS had a sort of update, and I actually hooked my friend up recently too. And last night, something strange occurred and apparently it wasn't recording me the whole time, even though it gave me peak meters in OBS, and I was really watching him the whole freaking time. Like I said in my Twitter, like, so here we are. I am going to be speaking over the previous recording right now, so that it's actually still enjoyable, somewhat. It's gonna be for about like 45 minutes or so. One second. Let me check. Yep, 45 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, now to start the video.
Hey there!
Well, hello there, Leah. Have you brought me a fang beast egg? Yes, I have. Or I did. This spiky looking
Fantastic!
pattern is said to be linked to their sharp fangs. Of course, that's just a theory.
Hey
And then
there!
he had another objective for me. Hey, hello there, Leia. Have you noticed some monsters having different riding actions? Yes, I did. You know, there are Leviathan monsters that can swim around in the sea or some small bodied waters. I'm sure you want to glide across the water effortlessly, hmm? You were always a hopeless swimmer, after all. Haha. That was probably mean. First time I heard her say that.
Fantastic!
Excellent. Well, go grab me a Leviathan egg. They have a wave-like pattern if I recall correctly. I already gotten one, and I did not want to do a side mission right then and there. I made my way straight back to where I needed to go. Quickly save. And it was her first time being in this village too.
How are you?
What's the name of the Velocidrome over there? Athmar, is it? That's a nice name. It sure is. Oh, trucks.
It's so cold! My whiskers are frozen stiff! How come you don't feel the chill?
I have Frostfang, so I'm all right.
I see. He keeps you warm. By the way, Frostfang is a pretty cool name. When did you come up with it?
When I met him for the second time.
What did you call him before then?
Fuzzfangs.
Say what?
He was so cute and fluffy. It was the first thing that came to my mind.
And you bonded with Frostfang when you met again.
That's right. It was a very cold day, like today. I'm freezing. Oh no, there's a monster here.
I laughed at her at that part because she was so nonchalant when she said it too. Like, oh no, there's a monster. Something bad's going to happen. But it's alright. It's Monster Hunter.
A Barrios? Why did you... Hold on. Is that you, Fuzzfangs? I'm so happy to see you again. But you're all grown up. Fuzzfangs doesn't suit you anymore. Why don't I call you Frostfang? Frostfang, would you like to come with me? That's when we bonded.
That's so touching! I almost teared up!
Frosty places always remind me of that day. Anyway, let's keep going.
Oh yeah, at this very specific part, I was talking about stalagmites that were like hanging from the ceilings of a cave, too. If it's in a cave that's like really icy cold, it actually looks very beautiful. There's a bit more that I wanted to say too, because I'm trying to recall what I said in the past, because it didn't catch me. That I found it very dangerous. Before I actually realized what it was, it looked really cartoonish to me, and it seemed haphazardous to stand underneath one too, because anything could happen, like a cave in or something like ground shaked and whatnot. I do not remember what I said though, so we'll continue on from here. I went the wrong way. This game had a lot of rare stuff too for materials. Everything was gold and everything. I wanted to avoid the monsters and just quickly go over to the objective that I needed to do and search for the monster I was looking for. It's bad time, stomach. Why you gotta give me a stomach ache? I'm trying to fix this. Come on, it was good food, buddy. Why you gotta fight me? Skip those zams. They're annoying. I couldn't remember their attack moves or attack sets. And it's been a while since I actually hit up Monster Hunter stories too. So I came back super fresh, but I did grind it out a little bit. I got a Anjanath earlier as well too. I renamed my monsters. Unfortunately, I could not really show it off in this video because I completely forgot about it, and I really wanted to focus on the story without boring you guys too. Did not hear that. I circled back around. Wow, didn't expect to see so many paths blocked up. Where's this trouble-making monsters gone? There's more debris the further we go. If we follow the trail, it should lead to the monster. Good idea. Let's give it a go. Those vines are for a conga, I believe. I had a theory that since they're a monkey-like, so this is the culprit behind all the broken rocks. We got it now, buddy. Buddy, you ready? You always ask me to when we get in a fight. Fortunately, though, I did have prior knowledge before. Baron, I know this isn't your fault. Baron, yeah. But I have to protect my home. We're not done rebuilding yet. I almost got Bareth and Varioth mixed up. We're not about to sit by and let it trouble the merchant any longer either. Oh, as I was saying, I had prior knowledge of this attack or this monster because I had found its egg in a cave long before. I'm not sure if I fought it before, but this one had a whole lot more HP and did a lot more damage. Luckily enough, I had the gear to prepare myself, as well as the monsters. I leveled everybody around level 20-ish too. Increased my armor, my weapons, you know. Audio's been raised as well too. I think I have it really well balanced too. Oh, mud. No, ice. Breath love rolling in the mud. Bad news, it stinks. Good news, it makes him invulnerable to water element attacks. While they're not in the mud, use fire element attacks. Try switching monsters to give yourself the upper hand. I also had prior knowledge too from Monster Hunter World as well. Did I fight it yet? I don't remember if I did or not. Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. It did have mud on it, but I didn't go to the specific spot. Grabbed my weapons and I forgot its attack. Oh, my finger hurts right now. The sword didn't work on it either.
Okay, Frostbang!
So cool. Speed it up. My turn. Come on, Jess.
Keep it up!
So packed. Awesome. Oh, you may also notice that this video will not have a smooth frame video quality selection because something happened towards the end part where I accidentally stopped recording. I actually had to combine two videos too, so with my video editor, free version, there's some deductions that are made in the video if I were to say use it that way. Or then it loses its 60 frames and it's replaced with 30 frames. If it's just like a 720 video and a 1080p, you have 60 frames. That's right. After this video gets finished, I will get started on the next part too, to make up for it. I did record this at night too, so that's good right now too. I did record this at night. Right now it's actually the morning, so I'm actually getting cruisy while I'm doing this. Piercing shot, mud mantle. Thank you. You fought with grace and determination. Now we can carry on rebuilding the village.
You're getting stronger!
Yeah, you know we're happy to help, but just look at my fur. I'm covered in mud. You know, in some instances, I wish that my character spoke.
We did it, buddy! Now the Popo can get through the cave, and the shop can keep on running!
I love Naviru, but holy crap.
Thanks for your help. Getting the shop back to normal will mean a lot to the owner. And it'll bring back some hustle and bustle to our village.
Your village has come a long way since it was destroyed. It must have been really hard on you.
It was. Although Frostfang and I spent some time away from the village, too.
Really? Why, if you don't mind me asking?
When I came back to the village with Frostfang, after we bonded, listen, everyone!
Lavinia, move away from that monster!
We can't sustain any more damage to the village.
He won't do any harm!
How do you know it's not blighted? It's too much risk. We won't allow it.
If he's not allowed in the village, then I'm leaving too. And so I left my beloved village, so that I might stay together with Frostfang.
I can't believe they didn't trust you and your Monstie.
The Black Blight didn't just destroy our village. It also destroyed people's trust in monsters.
That's terrible.
Seeing you and Ratha makes me remember how it felt to be with Frostfang back then. But no matter what happens, you must believe in your Monstie.
We'll prove that Ratha has nothing to do with that spooky legend. You'll see! Okay, gang, it's back to the chief. My paws are sore from walking. Let me hop on, Fuzzfangs. Hey! No need to be so frosty with me.
Soaring boat. Chris Dahl requests more materials to complete the windmills, the finishing touches of the Kulan's restoration. Yet the Loloska Rocky Canyon for materials as the thought of happy villagers seeing the spinning windmills fills your mind. That ain't getting paid. I need the money. Wonderful. I can't truly thank you enough, my friends. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. I thought those were some fast text, that's why I wasn't reading them. Sorry. More side missions. It's rude to stare, people. I bet you think I'm a good-for-nothing layabout just sipping my hot milk here. Do you have milk? When I was younger, about your age, I had big dreams too. I searched all over the world for a pirate treasure. What's that? You want to hear my clues? Not really. And what you'll do then? Huh. Oh, hey, bottle caps.
Fantastic.
That look of determination, that youthful spirit. Very well. I'll share the clues I found with you. I boarded my beloved boat, sailing away from my homeland. On the beach, I left the location of my treasure. I skipped through that because I could probably just pull it up in the quest menu. And plus, I wanted to get going. Too many side quests. I'm telling you, I grinded it a bit. Materials, weapons, sales, quests, etc. Monster Hunter. There's a lot to do. If it doesn't give me something valuable, I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'll probably do it in the background, but you know. Tough. Very tough. Barath armor. No.
Thank you.
Made a bit of a prayer. Still need to level up a little bit my Monsties. So I went ahead and got going. The scoutflies are reacting to something in this area. Let's take a closer look. Torn up grass. Happy mushrooms. Cracked ore. There's another barrel. I wanted to get a little piece of him. I accidentally ran into those guys because I thought those were items. Bailey the baggy.
You're one to watch.
Something very similar to the Jaggies, but man. I catcha. I ran into one earlier too, and I wanted to get his materials. There she is. They're a power type attack. I don't know about the start though. Maybe a technical type. No. No, they were a speedy type. Yeah. And Oz know how to get beating out of them too. But a combination with that bug too. Lowered the defense and hit him a whole lot harder. Took me a sec to realize I could just switch to another Monstie. A techie too. I had to take quite a beating. Swords are really, really good.
We'll handle it together.
Wanted to take care of that bug for me. Just constantly. There we go. By the way, this is gonna get loud.
Good one.
That move reminds me so much of the creature. One of the creatures from like Elden Ring, the one that bites into the ground.
You're doing well. Believe in yourself.
I have not played Elden Ring, but I have seen that creature. Holy crap. Also the thing that inflicts venom and also flashes us too. I think it's called like Gyroceros. Went ahead and made a couple of traps just in case because I don't really use them as often. And I put on my gear that actually stopped that venom. Anti-venom by L. I think it was its armor as well too. Yep, the Gypceros armor. Anti-venom L. And thunder defense boost as well. I'm gonna go ahead and select the monster to fight him. First I thought he was a techie, but I clearly got him mixed up. He's actually a power type at the first start too. Fire? No, attack type. So. It's both good job since they're doing their own thing.
That's it! Ah! We'll handle it together. Ah! Huh.
One of its moves was flash as well. So the guard would have protected me, but I thought it was something in a special case. Gotta get loud again. Welcome to the jungle. Here, guys, we got T-Rex. They breathe fucking fire, and I hope you like them. Dead. I wanted them to do their little thing right after us too, but unfortunately,
You're
I
doing
forgot
well.
to slow down.
Believe in yourself.
That's alright. Gotta continue where we left off. Chip bone.
Thanks to you, we can search a much wider area. What would we have done without you, Avinia?
I haven't always been this way. In the past, I'd have just left you to fend for yourselves.
No way! Why would you say something like that?
Well, after leaving the village, I only wanted to be with Frostfang. I didn't want to deal with anyone else. At that time, riders weren't exactly welcome in hunters' towns.
Things sure have changed, huh?
Frostfang and I stayed on the move, avoiding other humans. Until one day, I met someone who changed my mind.
Oh?
Someone kinder than anyone else I'd known. Always upbeat, no matter what.
I thought this person was my grandfather as well.
Humans
too.
are heartless. Why would I go out of my way to help another person?
Don't say that! My town was also ruined by the Black Blight, but everyone's giving it their all to rebuild the place. Helping each other out. Isn't that what things are all about, chum?
You know, maybe you're right. Perhaps I should go back and do my part in repairing the village. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have returned to Kuon. And I'm glad I did. Now I know if we work hand in hand, we can really make a difference. For Ratha's sake, let's work together to find Old Day.
It probably might have been too. Might have been him. Skyflies have found something. The Skyflies have caught the scent. They'll lead us to the monster for sure. I think that's actually a pretty cool detail too of Red showing age as well. Since he was with Alwyn, he was with a Wyverian. We also have to think about it too, because they live a whole lot longer than us. And when it came down to meeting Avinia, when she's like kiddish, teenager, well, yeah, kiddish. Open that too. Another that to consider. That's what I meant. Should be around here too. Just double check my weapons, my gear. I have armor that can protect me from thunder.
Look, there are tracks here too. Are these from a Toby Kadachi?
But why here? Look, up there!
The reason why I petted them was because I was kind of hoping for them to hit Ajna first, but that only sometimes happens, and like it's a different queue up. Guess I can get a couple charges. Went ahead and swapped my monster. Got Pookie back into the fight too. I really hope the audio sounds very, very much likable. Yikes, we made math. You know what to do. Yep, always gotta tell me something. That's alright. Holy crap. I was sitting here for a while to determine what I could do. It was a speed type, not speed type before, and now it's actually power type. To what I deduced. Deduct. Reasoning. And it did not change. So I fucked up. Shit. Damn the damage. So glad I got my shit together. Brought back Ajna back into the fight. God, I sure do love our kinship. Hearing a Anjanath roar and me on their back. Holy crap, I love it so much. Here we go, here we go.
Keep it up!
Gotta speed up, me. Gotta speed up. Speed up the fight. Oh yeah, I saw he was doing something completely different too, so I went ahead and put a trap out to see if I can get him stuck. But it did something entirely different. That's when I sped it up. My first standing on his end, my wings are my whiskers are tingling. My fingers? Kind of figured he went to a power type in the last one. Trying to get Nargacucha's kinship in there too. I don't think we made it.
Okay, Frostbang!
He's building up electricity in his tail. Break it before it's too late. It's kind of contradicted. Contradicted? Yeah, contradicted me. Because I already had broken a piece off of it. I was about to break up a piece off of it. The Chad. There we go, Pookie. It's been so long. God, the textures of that tail. And everything goes silent. So badass. My poison will blot out the sun. I went ahead. Let's finish that foot off.
That's it!
Phew. That's taken care of. We should get the parts for the windmill now.
You did it!
Meow! I still got a ton of static running through my fur.
Working together brings out the true power of kinship. By the way, the cool guy who changed your outlook, what's he like? Is he more claudacious than me?
You think he's a cool guy, huh?
That's a given, no?
Well, Naviru, he's actually...
Whoa! I just realized I'm totally starving. Let's head back, report in, and grab a bite.
Welcome. Thank you.
Good news, Chief. We got you some Toby Kadachi fur. Splendid! With this, the final windmill will nearly be up and running. Nearly? I thought this was it. We can get the last thing we need in the jagged rock cave. You can rely on this legendary feline to help you. Good. Go to the windmills. A villager there will give you the details. I did not want to talk to them.
Hey there! The windmill's close to completion from the looks of it. What else do you need?
Someone pinch me. It's the legendary
Yeah!
Ryder!
Say what? Don't you mean legendary feline?
Chief says you need parts for the windmill?
Ah, yes. Thing is, I'd need to go to the Jagged Rock Cave to get them, and it's not safe to go in.
What? Why not?
There's something in there that attacks people. Not a sound to warn you, and you're knocked out.
It doesn't make a sound?
It's true, I tell you. I'm not setting foot in that cave until someone sees to it that it's safe.
Not gonna pretend it doesn't sound a little scary, but if we band together, we've got nothing to fear.
Good luck. The windmill parts from that cave are the last pieces I need.
The windmills really are impressive.
Aren't they? They symbolize the strength of the bonds between us.
They do?
Ask anyone and they'll say the same. Without Avinia, there'd be no windmills here now.
Huh?
Come on, let's go to that cave.
Yeah, good idea. Windmills happen. Is that true, Avinia?
To tell the truth, he was terrified of Frostfang at first.
So, you mean he was against you coming back?
Sorry for that sudden cut
That's
in
right.
towards like the end. This is what I was referring to as well.
But he seems perfectly fine around Frostfang now.
Getting him and other villagers to accept Frostfang was a painfully long process. When I returned with Frostfang by my side, I was hopeful. At the time, the village was in really bad shape. There was even a monster living there. It seemed like a lost cause.
What are we gonna do about that monster?
Frostfang, let's go!
Hey, it's Avinia! Did you come back to help us?
Why else? Frostfang and I came back to do our part.
I'm sorry about what I said to you. Stay in Kuan, please. Frostfang can stay too, of course.
Okay, I'll stay. Let's rebuild our village together. They accepted Frostfang into the community, so we stayed. The windmills were the first things we rebuilt together. They mean so much to Kuan. They've come to symbolize all of us coming together, Frostfang included.
Aw, I love a happy ending. And Frostfang became part of the Kuan family. Now, if we could only get people to trust Ratha, too.
I know how you feel about Ratha. He's as special to you as Frostfang is to me. You want him to be accepted? Keep trying. And eventually, people will come around.
Yeah, and remember, you can count on me all the way.
The monster in the cave is a Kezu. I'm sure of it. A long time ago, I got attacked by one and it knocked me out cold. This won't be easy.
Alright, unfortunately that's all the time I have left in this video. If you do enjoy it, then please leave a like and subscribe. You get a notification when you actually do. And I do want to apologize again because holy crap, I was not expecting something like this to happen again. Especially when everything looked pretty good. It won't happen again, I swear. Alright. Whew. What you doing past me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What you looking at? Don't look at me. I'm looking at you. What do you got something to say? Say it to my face. You got a big scary T-Rex in front of you. Okay. I'm sorry.